I'll have her number pulled in.
And we welcome you back inside the James M. Grant Center as we're about to tip it off here, the 23rd Annual Lions All-Star Game, the men's side going at it, North versus South. North coached by Josh Hamilton, South Kurt Wilkins. And we got the South wearing the away jerseys. Everyone's in black, I believe, at the moment, and blue for the South. North in all their whites. So it's Corey Busta from Corning and Simmer Singh from Shasta tipped it off. North retains. Here comes Tanner Bidwell from Big Valley. Loses defender, immediately shoots it. No good, ball's loose and into the hands. Beautiful play there by Josh Theovanitis from Etna.
There's a lot of excitement in this game from the crowd. A lot of people looking for the dunks coming here as we see Simmer Singh, who I've heard has a lot of bounce and ready to slam some dunks home.
Yeah, I imagine. Will Dobson from Enterprise. He's a good shooter. Can't get that one. They got the offensive rebound. Now here's Zach Thompson. Banks in the three. Zach Thompson from Fall River was the captain, a peer scorer, averaged 24 points per game this year for Fall River. By far the most points average and a broken ankles. That is Will Dobson in the deck. He thought he got fouled and shoved off by Anthony Gore, which he has a case for that, I would imagine. But it's just oohs and ahs from the crowd instead. Dobson. Or Hobson, excuse me. No, it is Dobson. Second guessing his name. It's Will Dobson. Number 32 from Enterprise tries to answer after getting his ankles broken and cannot. And we got Theophanitis. Etna Lion gives it to Tanner Bidwell into the corner. That's not Anthony Gore. That's another number 11. Simmer Singh from Shasta. And he hits the three, the lefty. 5-3. The North with the early lead. And no good. There from Corning's Brandon Hogue. Or actually, Noah Zope was the one who missed that. Simmer Singh, shirt untucked, too cool to tuck his shirt in, I think. And he's already got 5 points, so he might have something going on. He might be on to something. Tanner Hafner to Zach Thompson. Zach Thompson crosses over, fakes a step back, gives it to Dobson. Dobson up to Zope. And that is his Corning teammate, Corey Busta, hitting the two. 7-5, North in front. Here's Anthony Gore, brings it across. Mount Shasta won the NSCIF Division 5 championship. They had an absolutely phenomenal year this year. Great to see them get recognized, and Anthony Gore in the starting lineup for the North side. That shot is blocked. Trinity's Brian Harper gets the shot blocked. South quickly back on the other end. Underhand pass to Zope, and Zope's going to bring it back up. Looks timid so far. Busta, his teammate, does not look timid as he loses his defenders. Two guys were around him and knocks down the two, 7-all. And we're not even 2.5 minutes into this one. It's going to go quickly, I can promise you that.
The pace of this game is incredible to watch.
Simmer Singh, no, that was pretty though. The crossover and the three-point attempt. Busta throws it up, and that's the razzle-dazzle we can expect. He had the easiest fast break lay-in he could have imagined. Instead tries to hook up his teammate. Can't get it. Simmer Singh can't get it either. Remind everyone that it is 20-minute halves. First half of 20 minutes, second half of 20 minutes. The college rules that they're going to deal with if they decide to go on and play college basketball. Most of them sure will. There's our first dunk of the game. Noah Zope from Corning. The 6'2 guard slams it home with two hands. Not the guy I would have expected to dunk it for the first one, but he does. 9-7, South with the lead.
And the airball trend is continuing to this game.
Yeah, let's hope we don't see as many airballs as we did in the women's game. We don't want air balls. We want dunks. We want threes. Zope. I'm going to just, go back and forth with that name all day. It's a cool, I would imagine, Italian somewhat. My last name ends in an I. I'm an Italian, so I'm going to go with it. Now Busta from Corning gives it to Zope. Up top, Zach Thompson. We know he wants to shoot it, and no good. Brian Harper from Trinity with the rebounds. Anthony Gore pushes it. And knocked away into the hands of Tanner Bidwell from Big Valley. Lobs it over. Josh Theophanitis for three. Yes! Of course, the friendly roll gets it in. Josh Theophanitis. Etna Lion. Zope blows by and gives it to Busta.
Nice little no-look pass there for the layup.
Oh, they definitely have chemistry, those two from Corning. Corning had a phenomenal year this year. And it's not a coincidence that their coach, Kurt Wilkins, is the coach of the South Side. Simmer Singh with the rebound. Offensive board for him. And the second chance opportunity is no good. We are going to fly in this game. Already 11-10. Poked away. Simmer Singh through the legs. Underhand shovel. Anthony Gore. Yes. Anthony Gore. And we're going to let the subs come in. Refs wise to do that. It is an all-star game. And the line changes. So we have another Corning player in. Brandon Hogue.
Watching him in warm-ups, he was dunking the ball hard.
Brandon Hogue was?
I believe so.
Yeah,
yes.
He's also a very, very good scorer. We can't miss him in those neon green shoes. And he has the ball right now. Truman Skoy on him for three. Hogue in and out. And the rebound, we're going to have to catch you up on who's on the court now. That's Marcus Williamson from Trinity. Gives it to Thurman Knowles from Foothill for three. Thurman can't get it. Averaged 16 points a game did Thurman this past year for a Foothill team. That, I got to unfold this stat sheet here. They were 24-7 regular season, 8-2 in league play. Thurman Knowles a big reason why. Number 23 for the North. South have the ball. The three-pointer up and out. Lots of Corning players in this game. Austin Mizho missed that one. I can only use that word play once. The Mizho miss. So I'm just going to get out of the way now. 15 minutes left to go in the first half. The North up by one, no good right there by Weston Bowes from Tulake, the Honkers. Noah Zappi, and he's got the foul. And we'll head to the line, I imagine, for our first free throw attempts of this game. I really wish I had a spinning chair. I am like moving a lot just to follow the game. We should get spinning chairs.
I'm a fan.
I'm going to petition for it next year's All-Star game.
Absolutely.
Spinning chairs for sure. These are not comfortable chairs. But it's not about us anyway, so what am I talking about? Zopi, yeah, hits the first. Or excuse me, that's Hogue. There's a lot of Corning players in this game. There are four, I think, playing for the South Side. Yep, that looks right. All for their coach, Kurt Wilkins. And his ball saved in and taken by Braden Hutchins from Red Bluff. I can't even see what's written on his jersey. It is so faded. Out of bounds, and it's going to be South ball. Andrew Mills from UPrep. We had one lone UPrep girl in Lauren Onspach. We have one lone UPrep guy in Andrew Mills. And now he gets it in the corner, up fake. Andrew Mills, the only senior member of the UPrep playoff team this past year. And he's getting to play in the All-Star game, represent my alma mater. And he can't get it. The first jump shot a little too strong. And the rebound to Bowes. Bowes to Harley Williams, the Weed Cougar. Truman Skoy from Shasta gets it out. Bowes to Thurman Knowles. Lots of passing. Not what I would have thought. It would have been a lot of catch and shoot. I would have expected going in.
There it is.
And here it is for three. Harley Williams from Weed. 4-3. And that's one of our first three balls in this game, maybe one of two. 15-12. The North have the lead. The home team in this game. Trinity's own Marcus Williamson tries to get the three. A lot of contact, no foul. We're not going to hear a lot of fouls in this game. Andrew Mills takes the lead and is not with any help, so he'll backtrack it out to one of the Corning players.
Good pass.
And yeah, ball movements all over the place right now. I love it. So Corning's Austin Mizho was the one who fed it to the one Bernie representative, Chris Phipps. Chris Phipps to Andrew Mills, and no good. 15-12, I got you caught up as best as I could because I'm trying to get these new players on the court. We still got other guys that need to get in. A lot of catching up that need to be done. Thurman Knowles gets it to go. 17-12, North in front. Brandon Hogue. Those slick neon green shoes. Spin move, and no. But a pretty move to the basket for the Corning, one of four Corning players. Truman Skoy wide open for three. And I was about to say yes, it looked like it was going to go in off his hands, but right off back iron. Andrew Mills gets the rebound, schools Thurman Knowles with his ball handling, and now into the right corner, and it skips it across to his teammate. Hogue to Mizho. No. We're going to see a lot of those. That's a common feature in the men's game. Long distance threes. Thurman Knowles, that was pretty good distance for three. No good.
Looks like at the next break we're going to have two line changes.
Yeah, I would imagine. We're going to keep getting these subs in until everyone's gotten into the game. Corner three, Hutchins from Red Bluff, no. Corning to Corning, Mizho, another three-point attempt is no good. Knocked out by Andrew Mills. And so here come the line changes. Philip Dinius into the game. I know him right off the bat. Don't even need to look at my roster. Philip Dinius from Reading Christian. His teammate Hayden Medeiros, also from Reading Christian, are in. Alex Russell, the one Los Molinos representative. Actually that's not Tyler Hafner, that's Brandon Strobel from Hayfork, that's in. And Robbie Notch the second Fall River player. These are all for the south side. There's subs also for the north that I'll get you up to speed with in a moment. We have one right there, Glenn Alvarez. Or excuse me, that's not Glenn Alvarez. Well, number 5 says Glenn Alvarez, but that's not a two-leg player. That's a Trinity player, so we'll try to figure out what his number is. That is Yodi Lafine from Trinity. There we go, I already figured it out. 1912, North with the lead. And almost off the knee and out of bounds of Notch, but got the ref in our way, so I didn't see it, but it is Hayden Medeiros from Reading Christian with 2. So we're going back and forth here, 1914. Simmer Singh in the corner for 3. And no good, but the putback is good by Levi Voorhees from Shasta. And Philip Dinius, who's also got those distinct shoes, those orange neon shoes. The three-pointer, Notch, no good. And the rebound into the North's hands. Here comes Foothills. Well, I'm trying to figure out who that is from Foothill. That is Zach Revere. We got these 2 new guys in, replacing the injured. Philip Dinius, all around the back and no good, but I love it. That's the flashy play I'm expecting from Philip Dinius, who is going to be announced, I think, very shortly. I don't know if I have the permission to say this, but his brother Adam goes to Simpson, plays soccer. I believe Philip Dinius is about to be given a soccer scholarship to play for Simpson. So this will probably be his last basketball game of his career. And right now it's our first timeout on the floor. 21-14, North with the early lead. We'll be back on the Simpson Sports Network. Out of the timeout and back in the James M. Grant Center, Philip Dinius to the line for 2 free throws. 23rd annual Lions All-Star game in a capacity crowd in James M. Grant Center. It has been a capacity crowd since the girls' game, so local area is in full support of this. And we said at the very beginning pregame that it is not just Shasta County, it is not just Shasta and Enterprise and Foothill. It is Reading Christian, which is in Palisadro, Los Milianos, Trinity. A lot of players from all over the North State, northern section, are here to play in this game. 21-16, Dinius makes those free throws. And Lafine from Trinity up top to Simmer Singh. Around the back, not pretty, but it ends up in the hands of Anthony Peppers from Modoc. One of 2 Modoc players in this game. He gets 2, 23-16. North with the 7-point lead. Los Molinos with the feed to Medeiros. It's just Medeiros, actually. I'm exaggerating his name. Hayden Medeiros with the 2 off the feed from his teammate, Alex Russell.
This is the pace I like to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Up and down, 23-18. A steal, Philip Dinius. Got to get a handle on it. He does. He wears his shorts extra high. Going back to those retro look. Russell, short on the 3. And Zach Revere from Foothill filling in for his injured teammate Johnny Cruz, who broke his leg, I believe. He's here in attendance, but can't play, obviously. Do you think he could play in a broken leg?
I don't think so.
I think it'd be tough. Peppers, the and 1. Modoc's Anthony Peppers, big, lengthy number 42. Actually, it's very nice to see number 42. It is Jackie Robinson Day. We're not playing baseball, but it was Jackie Robinson Day in Major League Baseball. And now I got number 42, Anthony Peppers, bringing Jackie Robinson to basketball. And 1 is good. 26-18. South down by 8. Philip Dinius running the point into the corner. Russell goes right by. That was pretty. Up and under, no. And Peppers with the rebound.
Peppers is by far the biggest body out here on the floor.
I think so. Him and the lone Bernie player that we saw a little bit of, Chris Phipps, who's listed at 6'7". Those guys are the biggest. Yep, well, they're both 6'7" according to the roster. That might be a little bit of an understatement. He might be a little taller than 6'7", or actually they might be a little less. They always exaggerate on these rosters. Philip Dinius makes his way past the defender, and the floater's no good, and he hits the deck along with Lafine.
I like the no call there. Let's let the game keep going.
Yeah, we're loving these constant no calls. Not much whistles in this game. Not many whistles in this game. Ball's loose all over the place. They're going to have to decide who got that ball last. The refs don't even know. And they're going to give it to the North. I think it would have been pretty impossible to kind of decide who touched that ball last. Touched about 4 different people before it went out of bounds. North will take it up 8. 9 minutes left to go in the first half. The 3 is short. Rebound tracked down by Lafine. Lafine with the only
Step
headband.
back.
Yeah, the headband. Or the step back with the headband. Left hand, Peppers, no. Medeiros with the rebound. Gives it to his teammate, Philip Dinius.
I love seeing Singh fly in there. They go for putback dunks. That's a highlight play we want to see here.
Whoa, Philip Dinius hits the deck. Might be a little moisture on the floor. He broke his own ankles. Underhand shovel to Lafine. And the no look, Simmer Singh. Simmer Singh looks like the early MVP candidate. Going to get the whistle for the subs. As they want to keep these bodies fresh, everyone gets a chance to play. So Anthony Gore's back in. Josh Theophanitis, I like his name the most fun to say. Theophanitis. Tanner Bidwell's in. And Harley Williams, the big man from Weed who hit a 3 in the first quarter. Or actually not, sorry, we're playing halves now. So he hit one at the beginning of the first half. Crossover and knocked out. That was Zope with the crossover, got it knocked out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Anthony Gore, one of 3 players in this game to just ditch the whole idea of tucking in a jersey. It's the laxed attitude of this All-Star game. Into the lane, and the hanging in the air is Brian Harper, no good. Now here's Zach Thompson. Thompson, and that is a nice left-handed layup by Noah Zoppe. They move so quickly, Thomas, it's hard to keep up with the jerseys. And then, off the head to try to get the alley-oop, and it hit Zach Thompson in the face. That's pretty funny. We got a guy behind us cracking up because that's not how you drew up that alley-oop.
Well, I've seen Zach Thompson somewhere, and I just remember that the head coach at Simpson University, Todd Franklin, has actually been recruiting Zach Thompson to come here and play.
Well, I don't know if the alley-oop ball to the face will help his recruitment at all, but Simpson could definitely do with a player that averaged 24 points a game last year.
Absolutely.
I think anybody would benefit from that. We're going to go to break, 28-20. North been leading this whole game, and we'll be back on the Simpson Sports Network. And a short break, as we will have many short timeouts in this game. The North with the ball, coached again by Josh Hamilton from Trinity. Just completed his 3rd year. Josh Theophanitis from Etna for 3, no good. Etna had a very good basketball year this year as well, I believe. I might be getting that confused, but they have Theophanitis representative. He's got some range for a big guy. Here is Misho. Knocks it down. Oh, it's Mishu. All right. I've learned. The PA announcer, I just like having him around so I can correct my pronunciation errors. Mishu. 28-23. The South are trying to claw back into this one. Theophanitis on the low block, up with the left hand. He's a big load and hard to handle, especially when you get him down in the low post. He's been shooting a lot of his shots from beyond the three-point line. And all the way to the rack. Brandon Hogue, that was pretty. He's another one of the guys, the Untuck Gang. But I guess when you play that silky smooth, it doesn't really matter what you do with your jersey. Out of bounds, Anthony Gore throws it out of bounds. The refs are getting a workout, huh? It's hot in here, the ref says, and also they're running up and down this court. as these players keep pushing it. That's the mindset. Fast break, fast break, fast break. That's all they're thinking. There's no half-court sets in this game. There's no plays, I don't imagine, that the coaches are going to be parking out.
It's pickup ball right now.
It is. It's street ball, really, but we're inside where it's hot, as the ref pointed out. Zach Thompson. Dribble handoff to Hogue. They're really close to one another. They just want to say hi. Hogue gets the screen from Thompson, goes all the way. Brandon Hogue, he flashed right into the lane in the blink of an eye. Brandon Hogue bringing the South back, 30-27. Theophanitis overshoots that three-point attempt. Thompson up ahead to Zopi. No, and one of his Corning teammates does track it down. Hogue to Mishu. To Hogue. Up fake. Working on Theophanitis. Gore comes over to help, knocks it out. And Gore's not even proud of himself for that steal. Knocked out. I was like, all right, cool.
Another three up.
Harley Williams from Weed. 2 for 2 from distance for the Cougar. We got the Weed Cougars. We got the Foothill Cougars in this game. Harley Williams showing some range. Knocked out. They're going to call out a foul. I don't know. It looked like he just smacked the ball out, but, you know, I guess they got to call fouls on something. Right?
I mean, you got to call him at some point.
Yeah. We can't let the whole half go without any whistles, because then it's just going to get insane. Then it's really going to come street ball. We could call this just contained street ball.
Yeah.
Because we have refs. Hogue. No. So we got a couple subs for the North. Coming in is Big 42, as a fan just yelled behind us, Anthony Peppers from Modoc. Thurman Knowles is back in. Weston Bowes from Tule Lake is back in as well. Or is it Tule Lake? I think it's Tule Lake. You know where Tule Lake is?
No idea.
All right. I didn't know. I don't know either. But they're the Honkers. We know that. Thurman Knowles brings it across, and we'll have the subs for the South in a moment. Ball's loose, and the big man Peppers comes up with it. Left-handed 5-foot shot goes in.
Nice touch around the rim.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got good elevation, too, for a guy his size with his athleticism. Zopi working on a guy much bigger than him. Backtracks and goes to more of his comfort zone, which is long range. No. 35-27 North with the lead. Under 5 minutes left to go in this first half. Spin move and the teardrop. No good. And that's Trinity's Marcus Williamson. Trinity's got a good number of people in this game as well. Brian Harper, Marcus Williamson, and Yodi Lafine. Would you name your son Yodi?
Probably not.
It's interesting for sure. So is the last name Lafine.
Hey, get you recognized. That's what matters.
Yeah, for sure. Josh Hamilton is going to call a 30-second timeout for the North. Up 35-27 with just under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. We'll be back quickly on the Simpson Sports Network. Back here at the Lions All-Star Game, 23rd annual, 23rd, or number 23. Thurman Knowles just had the ball, handed it off to Bowes, gets it knocked off his leg. That's Weston Bowes from Tule Lake, playing for the north side. Tule Lake girls went 12-0 in league this year. I don't know about the boys. I think they were also very good. A lot of teams had really good league records this year of the players that are currently in this game. We got a missed three there and a rebound to Hutchins from Red Bluff. Will Dobson goes in, feeds to his teammate. Tyler Hafner, no. Enterprise connection, no good there. Thurman Knowles around the back again. And
good pass.
Good, it's a good feed, yes, absolutely. All started by Thurman Knowles, dish to Marcus Williamson. Razzle dazzle from number 23. Back to back around the backs. I couldn't even do around the back, like, outside my house just with no one around me. In case you couldn't guess at home, I wasn't good at basketball. But I can commentate it, I guess. Bose, handoff, Williamson
He wants
for three.
it.
Yeah, he does, and he knocks it down. We see now why he wants it. And he's got an MVP chant already from the Trinity people in attendance. 40-27, the North with a big lead. So, Thomas, your prediction at the moment of a South win looking poor, my friend.
It very much is.
Got a lot more game left to play, although they're moving very quickly. Hutchins, no good. Hafner, no good.
Peppers is on the floor to rip down a board.
And Andrew Mills gets the rebound. A lot going on. Ultimately, I think we have a foul call and some free throws coming up. 2 free throws coming for Chris Phipps from Bernie. I freaked out before the game. He was wearing a Feather River warm-up shirt. And I think Feather River is a school, right?
Yep.
Is it a college or a high school?
It's a junior college.
It's a junior college. Okay, so then my asking of him if he went to Feather River just didn't make any sense. I didn't know it was a junior college because I went up thinking, I don't have a Feather River guy. This is not good. But he goes to Bernie, and he's apparently going to attend the JC Feather River. And now I know that it's a junior college. So everyone learned something today. Andrew Mills gets away with the steal in his blue away UPrep jersey. Hutchins gets it knocked away by Thurman Knowles, but he recovers, gets it out to Dobson. Dobson in the corner to Phipps. Phipps going in and knocked by Bose out of bounds. I was telling you before the game, Thomas, that Thurman Knowles, spacing on his name, we got Thurman Thomas here. I'm getting the THs messed up. Thurman Knowles, I know him solely from 3-on-3 Reading as Hafner gets the basket to go down. Reading has an annual 3-on-3 tournament every summer. You play out in the 120-degree weather on concrete, because that's what everyone wants to do. But Thurman Knowles, my one encounter with him, he ripped my jersey, my Benchwarmers jersey, off my body completely as Williamson gets the rebound and the 2 points. I got to finish the story quickly because the game's moving quickly. He ripped it completely off, took the ball, and the ref didn't call a foul. And I'm still ticked about it to this day. Because I don't know how you can physically rip someone's jersey off and the ref just lets it go. But that's 3-on-3 in a nutshell. That is for sure street ball. And that ref just did not care. I do care. Thurman Knowles completely forgets me in that, and he's having a good game so far as his north side is up 12, 42-30. So the story ends after a while. I know, interesting. Philip Dinius back on, gives it to Los Molinos' one representative, Alex Russell. Each girls and guys squad had a Los Mos player. We liked Rachel Rogers.
We did.
From Los Mos. She was very slick in that game, and she was fun to watch. Haven't seen too much yet from Alex Russell. Brian Harper for 3. Can't get it. One of 2 guys wearing the headbands. Him and his Trinity teammate, actually, wearing headbands in this game. Alex Russell will bring it across. Simmer Singh's back on the court. Shasta player, and the crossover step back. Alex Russell way too long. And the rebound to Levi Voorhees, another Shasta player. Got 3 Shasta, 2 Novodocks, a couple Trinities.
4 Cornings.
4 Cornings. Yeah, Cornings definitely in the lead in terms of player representation. Reading Christian has a couple. I think Los Molinos and UPrep are the only schools that actually only have 1 representative, and Hayfork, which we have the Hayfork player with the ball in his hands right now.
Here might be a highlight moment.
And then Simmer Singh with the left hand. Wow, Simmer Singh, number 11, brings the house down and gets the house here on their feet. Well, somewhat on their feet. They're just amped after that. I'm kind of amped. I wasn't expecting that. You called it. I thought he was going to get it swatted or fouled on the way up, but he didn't let the pressure from the defense stop him from slamming that home.
No, he has the athleticism to rise on people too, so I'm kind of curious as the game progresses, as he gets warmer and warmer, how he's going to end up dunking the ball.
Well, he's got 1 under his belt. Alex Russell now has a free throw attempt under his belt. No good. So this first half, 20-minute first half, has absolutely flown by. Minute left, 44-30, the North have the lead. Russell misses both as he tried to bring the South a little bit closer. And we got an alley-oop opportunity. Simmer Singh again. No, but this time, instead of slamming home the left-handed finish, he gets fouled. I think it's clear what the North side's trying to do. They saw what Simmer Singh can do, how high he can rise. So Trinity's Brian Harper was trying to set it up on a platter for him. He'll settle for 2 free throws, and he gets the first. Early on, who do we have MVP-wise? Simmer Singh?
I'm going to have to say Singh.
All right. I would agree with you. Because as we saw with the girls' game, as we will see with this one, with about 3 or 4 minutes left to go, we will have representatives of the Lions Club come out and announce who the MVP will be.
And if Singh wins it, that would be 2 Shasta players winning.
Yeah. Philip Dinius, out of his comfort zone. He's not much of a shooter. He's a team player, as he told me. Actually, his girlfriend told me before the game. I asked her a scouting report. She said he's a team player. And I was like, well, that's not going to work in this All-Star game. There's no such thing as a team player in an All-Star game.
One person that might be able to sneak in for the MVP race in the second half is if Zach can come in and produce.
Zach Thompson.
If Zach Thompson can come and produce.
Yeah, we know he can score. And the 3, nope. Oh, he did knock it down. Looked like he might have hit the outside of it, but no, it's a 3-point attempt good for Lafine from Trinity. Yodi Lafine. Alex Russell creates separation. The jump shot, no. And the rebound to Alex Russell. No one even contested him on the offensive rebound, so he just goes in and lays it up. 49-32, 20 seconds and counting. Shot clock is off to go in the first half. Simmer Singh all the way again. No. He wanted it. He's laughing at it. I don't really know what happened there. Medeiros can't get it. Ball's out. And Alex Russell's going to track it down with 3 on the clock. It's going to be his shot or not. Medeiros at the buzzer. Yes! Another buzzer-beating bank shot.
2 or 3.
I think they're going to call that a 3. So we saw Kate Walton. It is a 3. Kate Walton hit a buzzer-beater 3 bank shot on the opposite side of the floor in the girls' game. Now we see Medeiros do the same thing in the men's game.
Hey, I guess the bank is open on Sunday.
Yeah, there we go. Wow, it never is, but in this game it is. 49-35, our halftime score. North in front. We will be back for the second half here in about 15 minutes on the Simpson Sports Network. We welcome you back inside the James M. Grant Center, the band playing behind us. Mr. Walton, whose daughter won the MVP, just walked by. He's a proud dad. Kate Walton won MVP for Shasta. Well, she was for the north side that lost, but she played for Shasta, had a really good game. We're thinking a Shasta player, Simmer Singh, will also be the early MVP at the moment, right?
Absolutely. He had a highlight dunk and some threes.
I think just from the dunk alone, he deserves to win the MVP. But we'll actually get to actual stats here. First half stats brought to you by Thomas Scriven, but I'm going to say them. Total points, the leader in points in this first half was Simmer Singh with 11 points. He also had a couple turnovers and a few rebounds in this game. Not as many turnovers combined. Actually, I think more turnovers. I'm trying to remember exactly how many turnovers we have in the girls' game. Either way, All-Star games are going to have some sloppy moments. 8 turnovers apiece for both teams. Only 1 block. I want some more highlight reel blocks. Blocks can get a crowd on their feet for sure. So Simmer Singh has 11. We have Hayden Medeiros with 9 points. Corey Busta from Corning has 6. Brandon Hogue also from Corning has 5. The Corning players are just lighting it up. And then Anthony Peppers, Josh Theophanitis, and Marcus Williamson. It's so hard to read these stats on this tiny sheet.
Absolutely.
Those 3, Theophanitis, Williamson, and Peppers, all have 7 points. And Peppers is the tallest guy, as we established in this game, along with Phipps from Bernie. But no, other than that, it's a lot of quick guys. It's guards, it's wing players. There's really no, and I guess in an All-Star game, there is no place for a center that just rebounds and does stuff down low. We want guys shooting threes.
Absolutely. A center's a point guard in an All-Star game.
It is. And in the NBA nowadays, the center is a three-point shooter. So Theophanitis, who's listed as a center, Etna's center, has a couple threes in this game. So just speaking to that. The South has some work to do. Down 49-35 as we're about to enter the second half. Thomas, what can the South do in particular to try and get back in this game? We know they haven't shot the ball well. They have a lot of turnovers, but I guess maybe even who in particular should try and step up and help them come back in this game?
Zach Thompson, from what I saw, he has 2 shot attempts only, and for averaging 24 points per game, that's not something I expected.
That's not. You think a guy who, like you said, averaged 24 points a game would come into this game just shooting, without even thinking. Catch the ball, shoot, catch the ball, shoot. He has been a little timid. He's not even going to start on the court for the second half, I don't think. So, yeah, we would need to see a lot more from Zach Thompson as the South try to climb back into this one. We're going to have 4 Corning players. Wow. 4 Corning players starting.
Trying to get the chemistry up.
Yeah, I guess. I think that's what the coach, Kurt Wilkins, is thinking. Get the guys who have played together to hopefully bring them back in this game.
We have Brandon Hogue here inbounding the ball.
Brandon Hogue inbounding to his teammate Noah Zappi. We also have a couple other Corning players. Miss Who is in the game, and he hits the 3. Miss Shu, should I say. That's at least what the PA announcer is calling him. He hits the 3 right out of the gate. 49-38, cuts right into that lead. Thomas, take your time and eat that food. Thomas keeps getting more food here. I have had nothing this whole time. I'm drinking my water like it's a delicious meal. That's how people feel about the play-by-play guy. Anthony Gore is trying to do Corey Busta dirty with those crossovers. He doesn't fall for it. Rebound to Hutchins, who might have carried with it as he jumped in the air, but they're going to let that slide. Alley-oop attempt! And it works. It's not a dunk. But Noah Zappi puts it in with his left hand, kind of pushes it down. So a quick 5 points from Corning players, and it's a 9-point game. Thurman Knowles, underhand shovel, reverse lay-in, goes to Tanner Bidwell from Big Valley. So an answer for the North. 51-40, a long second half in store. Hutchins goes all the way, gets a lot of contact, but no foul call. Thurman Knowles shovels it, spin move, Bidwell again. Yeah, no kidding. Bidwell and Thurman Knowles showing a little bit of chemistry.
Brandon Hogue with the layup.
Yeah, Brandon Hogue all the way. Can't even miss him go by with those shoes. I think that's what it should be about, too. On top of trying to be flashy in this game, you should dress flashy.
I mean, he's
dress like you would never dress in normal games.
He's wearing the Kevin Durant 5s, the emerald colorway, which is a very nice shoe.
See, that's why I have you here as Anthony Gore hits the shot. Or did he make that shot? I don't think he did.
He did.
He did? Okay. It was a quick inbound. You know shoes. I don't know these shoes. Zappi tried to get the dunk. He was about an inch short, so he just, lays it in. 53-44. The fact these guys even get that close to the rim, for me, is like astounding. I can dunk on a 7-foot hoop outside my house, and that is to the extent of my athleticism. Bidwell. He's got Hogue on him, goes right around him and hangs in the air. Goes for a little bit more flash than just doing the normal thing of laying it in. Mishu for three. He's got a couple. Just like that to start the second half. And just like that, it's a 6-point game. The Corning side. The idea of Kurt Wilkins to put in 4 of his 5 players onto the court is working so far. The lone guy not wearing Corning red and black, is Braden Hutchins from Red Bluff.
I like the handles Anthony Gore's producing out here. It's a very crowd-pleasing attribute he has.
Mishu trying to go for 3 threes in this early moments. Can't get it. Brandon Hogue's going to try and go for his first 3. No. Mishu with the rebound. Up top.
I like it.
Zoppi, can he get it? No. Corning's doing their own 3-point contest at the moment. And here comes Bidwell all the way to the rack, and he's short. Hogue, Hutchins up to Zoppi, and this is going to be a highlight reel dunk. Well, I oversold it. It's a dunk with 2 hands, 2-hand finish, and all of a sudden, it is a 2-point game.
It looks like the starters for the North have come back in.
53-51. This chemistry maneuver is really paying dividends for the South, as I think we are actually wrong with our score. It is a 2-point game, 53-51. The North now going back to their starters, and they're going to try and counter chemistry with chemistry. 3 Shasta players on the court: Simmer Singh, Truman Skoy, and Levi Voorhees.
I want to see Singh continuing to be aggressive with the ball. I want to see what he can produce on the ball and off the ball at the time.
Yeah, Singh's got to be the guy to keep the North ahead, I would presume. Mishu is going to miss that one, but knocked into the hands of Braden Hutchins. Hogue, he's got space. Voorhees is letting him shoot that, and he's not going to. He's going to go in on it. Voorhees and get it. So Brandon Hogue didn't want to try a 3, and a steal from Zoppi. And he's handling it. He gives it out to Hutchins for 3. No. Mishu hangs in the air. No. Wow, we got some exciting plays going on here, and we're just 4 minutes into the second half. Simmer Singh tries to go to the rack solo, gets it knocked away. Voorhees with the save.
For 3.
And for 3, that is Truman Skoy. Can't get it.
Oh, Hogue, if he has it, can get a dunk opportunity.
And we'll call that a dunk. Truman Skoy was not going to get involved. And now more subs. So the South, in the blink of an eye, have the lead. They were down by double digits at half, and we said Zach Thompson had to be the guy to bring him back in. Instead, it's the group of Corning players that not only brings them back in, but just gave them the lead. And so now we're getting to our subs, as we do have Zach Thompson come in and then his teammate as well. And that's a pretty move by Zach Revere. Zach Thompson for 3. Yes,
there it is.
That is just pretty from Zach Thompson. You knew right away that was going in after that stroke, and he extends the South's lead 58-55. Helps coming by his teammate Notch, and the ball's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to remain North ball. So we have Thompson with Notch, his teammate on the court. We also have Phipps, Dobson, and Philip Dinius running the point and guarding the inbound man, Revere, from Foothill. Lobs it up, Revere does. Foothill to Shasta connection there. And Singh getting a screen from his teammate, a light screen. Truman Skoy, crossover, dives in. Simmer Singh can't get it. Philip Dinius with his first basket right there. Gets knocked around a little bit, remains in control. And the South have just flipped the script. 60-55 now, our score. Biggest lead of the ball game for the South side. No good. And rebound, Skoy. Hop step in with the left hand. Truman Skoy has his first basket, I believe, of this game.
I like to see Will Dobson hit a 3. He was 0 for 3 in the first half, but from what I know, he's a very good shooter, so I'd like to see him to continue to shoot the ball too.
Zach Thompson's going in, and he'll hang up and almost roll that in. I thought I was going to count it in before he even went down. And Singh, if he handles that, that would have been another dunk. Instead, he throws that out of bounds. I was going to say, you were talking about Dobson from Enterprise, hoping to get some 3s going. It was last year that Joe Spini from Enterprise was automatic from 3 in that game. He was a big guy, not a guy you look at and think that's a 3-point shooter, but he had a bunch last year, I think, playing for the South Side. So we can see if Will Dobson can do the same as Cody Phipps draws the foul. They're listing Will Dobson at 5'11", and I'm just looking at him. I'm calling that one as not true. I don't think I'm 5'11", but I think I'm taller than Will Dobson. Philip Dinius is listed at 5'10", also not true.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're exaggerating as they do sometimes on these rosters.
Absolutely.
But these big guys are in the ballpark. I don't think, as I'm thinking about it now, that Bernie's Chris Phipps, who's at the line, missed that first free throw. I don't think he's 6'7". He's probably about 6'5", though. He's a big dude. I wouldn't want to try and face him down low.
Absolutely not.
0-2. And here comes Bose.
Oh,
rising off the head of Phipps. Get some laughs from the crowd. I don't think he was expecting that. Zach Thompson comes away. Zach Thompson's looking to try and take this all the way, and he does. Silky, smooth Zach Thompson. He also looks the most fresh, or freshest. I guess there's no proper grammar for that because it's really not a word. Zach Thompson, again with the ball. Is he going to go all the way? He does. And again, Zach Thompson. Don't look away now. Zach Thompson's going to make a push for the MVP. Dobson with the rebound. Dobson, not Thompson. Now Dobson to Notch for three. Yes. And the South have taken a 10-point lead. My goodness. Now it looks like, Thomas, your prediction might be coming true of a South win in this game by 7 is what you said.
The score's getting pretty close to what I said, too.
What was that, the score is? Yeah. So now I got a couple Trinity players coming in for Coach Josh Hamilton of Trinity. And it's Marcus Williamson. It is Yodi Lafine. I like to say it like that in that particular way. Brian Harper. 3 Trinity guys in. Brian Harper gets the rebound after Williamson, his teammate, misses, and then he gets fouled. And not a shooting foul, apparently. It looked like he was going... Oh, it will be 2 shots. I spoke too soon. I'm curious, as I'm thinking about it, if we're doing college rules, which we are in terms of the clock, if it would also apply to college rules for the bonus. Probably not, and I also don't think we'd ever get to that many fouls to where you'd get in a bonus. I think it's always just going to be 2 free throw attempts for these guys, as knocks down both Brian Harper. Zach Thompson to Dobson. Dobson from distance. No.
Still looking for the first one to drop.
Yeah. Lafine. You know, as I'm looking at him more up close, he looks like a Yodi. You know? Yodi Lafine. Theophanitis. Got some fun names on the court right now. Goes for another 3-point attempt. Can't get it. Rebound and a putback, Brian Harper. So the Trinity squad now trying to do some work. Bringing the North within 6.
There it is.
And there's Will Dobson's first 3 of the game. And that'll allow some subs to get in. Dobson hits the 3 and takes a seat. Not how you'd usually do it in a regular basketball game. Hit the 3. All right, take a seat. Good work. 70-61. South keeping that lead. Keeping the North at bay at the moment. Andrew Mills is in. Same with Alex Russell. Tyler Hafner. Hayden Medeiros and Brandon Strobel. That's the new 5 on the court for the South. Russell with the rebounds. Kind of trying to weave around. Tyler Hafner was in his way. Now Russell's going to go all the way with the left hand and 1. Alex Russell. Gotta love it. Alex Russell's getting involved. And it looks like we're going down the path of what the women's game was, where the South, just out of nowhere, it seemed, took over the game, and South is slowly out of nowhere taking over this game. 72-61. We got a full timeout. South with the lead on the Simpson Sports Network. Alex Russell trying to complete the three-point play. And no, and a rebound, Theophanitis. So the North has some work to do with 12 minutes, just under 12 minutes left to go in this 23rd annual Lions All-Star Game. Best of the northern section of California come together to battle it out right there. Battling to get that ball, and it's Alex Russell with the ball. Hang time, perfect. Rate that a 10 in hang time, and he gets the 2. So Alex Russell's on a little bit of a roll. The Los Mos representative. Harper, excuse me, that's not Harper, that's Lafine, and gives it to Theophanitis, who hits another 3. The big guy brings it within 10 for the North.
If the North wants to come back in this game, then they need to get some stops over here.
Yes, they need to get some stops, and I think they should keep doing what they're doing, which is hitting 3s. Andrew Mills, no, a little short. I get excited whenever a UPrep player shoots the ball. I don't think Andrew Mills has scored yet in this game. That's only his second attempt. And one opportunity coming to the North here, courtesy of Marcus Williamson, the Trinity forward. Tyler Hafner draws, or is the culprit of the foul. So seeing the North do answer a little bit. 74-67. Alex Russell for 3, no. And Peppers with the rebound. Got some big guys on the court right now for the North side of Anthony Peppers, Modoc, Josh Theophanitis from Etna. We got the crossover game going for Lafine. He's going to backtrack.
Give it to Peppers in the post.
No, he's going to go for the 3 and can't get it. Andrew Mills comes away with the rebounds, and he'll look to push. Andrew all the way, no good. And then Medeiros, no foul call too. It looked like he got smacked on that throw he's got. No call. Williamson, spin move, no. Too short by Brian Harper. Can he get the second, third chance? No. Peppers cleans up. Anthony Peppers just says, let me get in here. Taller than everyone here. And he gets an easy lefty lay-in. So a 5-point game. We were seeing South up by 10. Now it's cut in half. And Hayforks. Representative Brandon Strobel finally hits a basket. Gets some O's from the bench. They know on both sides who has scored, who hasn't. And they're rooting on everyone. Everyone wants to get in the stat sheet by the end.
Absolutely. Anthony Gore is in the game. Anthony Gore is back in the game.
I like the way you said that, Yoda.
Anthony Gore back in the game with the ball handling skills. Should be fun to watch.
I was trying to think of some sentence to put into Yoda form, but I couldn't. I was just take it easy on you. Thurman Knowles for 3. No, and a rebound to Bidwell. Bidwell's going to try and 3. Can he get it? Dobson with the, that's Hafner, his Enterprise teammate with the rebound. Alex Russell trying a 3, no good. And here comes Anthony Gore. Pedal to the metal, he's trying to go all the way. Crossover, Andrew Mills, and then he floats it, no good. Second chance, Truman Skoy. That would just clear out of the way of Anthony Court in the open court. Hafner goes to the rack and gets it to go home. So we got back and forth now. Making you keep busy there, Thomas, keeping up our score. 78-71. The South have the lead. Truman Skoy gets double teamed, feeds it to the cutting Bidwell, and he rolls it home with the left hand. Tanner Bidwell, Big Valley's one player. He's the Cardinal, Big Valley Cardinal. And I think the Corning are Cardinals as well. A lot of repeats with these mascots. Left-handed layup, no good by Alex Russell. Up and under. That was a prayer. But the prayer gets answered because he got fouled. Thomas, you're a three-point shooter for Simpson. That is your MO. You're a three-point specialist. I want more threes in this game. And as someone that likes to shoot threes in yourself, I bet you're a little bummed we're not seeing more threes. I'll take a three-pointer over an up and under air ball any day of the week. I
mean, absolutely. I think anyone would. Three-pointers are so fun to watch, especially in today's game, how they've been, the range has increased and how the different ways they're getting shots off. So it's just more interesting to see.
It is truly amazing how much basketball at every level, not just the NBA, has transformed in the way in which they play. It is a lot more fast pace. Fast break is the name of the game. So are three-pointers. If you can't shoot a three-pointer in the NBA, then you're not going to make it. And it's the same in high school and in college. They want big guys to shoot the ball.
Absolutely.
It is the modern NBA. Big guys aren't just meant to sit in the post and wait for their chance. Anthony Gore is a big guy, and he's not waiting for his chance. He's going in for it. Can't get it. Zach Thompson feeds to his teammate Notch. Short. And out of bounds, and that will be off of the south. I kind of said that with a little Irish accent. That little bit. All right. Can you do any accents, Thomas?
No.
Okay. Well, total letdown then.
I'm sorry.
You can just leave. No. Truman Skoy. Second Truman in this game. Actually, no, it's Thurman. Excuse me. Thurman and Truman.
Good move.
Yeah, all the way. The Weed player, Harley Williams. Gets two. 79-75. We have a ball game here from Simpson University. The South trying to get an answer, and it's stolen away. Truman Skoy has Bidwell up front. Does not go to him. Crosses over instead. Philip Dinius. And that was just kind of out of control. Truman Skoy was trying to do a little too much and throwing out of bounds. Also trying to do a little too much. Media timeout on the floor. It'll be a full timeout. 79-75 our score. The South with the lead. 7 minutes to go in this one on the Simpson Sports Network. Thurman Knowles brings it across the timeline as we're out of the timeout. 79-75. The North all of a sudden in the deficit here. Skoy to Thurman. No. Blocked by, was that Phipps that blocked that?
That was Dotson.
That was Dobson that blocked that. I can't even pay attention. Zach Thompson goes with the left hand and can't get the roll. So Anthony going around the pack. I love it all the way. No. And a nice little underhand scoop up ahead. Zach Thompson. Phipps out of bounds. No. Into the hands of Notch. Notch can't get it. Phipps, he can't get it. Who's going to get it? Zach Thompson for three. Phipps out of bounds. Wow. How many opportunities near the basket for the South? They can't get any of them to go down.
We haven't seen the 4 Corning players in a while, so my assumption is that the coach is going to have him finish off the game here in the final minutes.
I would like that, yeah. I think that's probably safe to say. Notch going to be left, wide left on that one. And here comes Bidwell. The Cardinal. We got a Cardinal, we got a Bear, we got a Cougar, 2 Cougars, and a Wolf. That's a dynamic duo right there. I think the Cardinals are probably going to be eaten, though. Gore with the floater. Knowles skips it across, and it's stolen by Dobson. Philip Dinius gives like a shove screen to Truman Skoy. Dinius wants the ball. Dobson's getting, around the back. Step back 3. Dobson would have made this crowd go berserk. I was about to lose my voice as Will Dobson was trying to take Thurman Knowles to school. Actually, they're all going to go to school tomorrow. It's a Monday tomorrow. And out of bounds, we'll get our line change.
And here come the Corning players.
They say the only constant in life is change. I think the only constant in an all-star game is line changes. Is 5 new players into the game all at one time. I'm glad they don't do this usually in normal
Me as
games.
well.
That's a lot for a PA announcer. As we got Simmer Singh.
So had a quiet second half.
Yeah, he's been sitting for a while. Probably still the favorite for the MVP, but his team's now in the deficit in the back end of things, and it's a call that a 2. So it's 79-77. We have a very high scoring affair. Probably going to get to 90s or so by the end of it, maybe even 100, which is expected. Bose from Tule Lake gets the ball, brings it across, working on Mishu. Dribble handoff to Williamson. Williamson going to go for the 3, in and out. And that's Hogue with the rebound. No, Hogue's right in front of me. That's Busta with the rebound. So many Corning players, man, it's hard to keep up. Backdoor feed. Zoppi, no, and there's Busta, and he gets it. So the Corning players coming to, as you said, Thomas, potentially close out this game, 81-77. Simmer Singh working on Zopi. Handoff to Williamson. Williamson gets it, goes glass, no. And way up front, Zopi's gonna go for another dunk, and he gets it! The left-handed finish from Noah Zoppi. So we've had 2 left-handed finishes in this game, Simmer Singh and Noah Zoppi, and we've also had a 2-handed slam from Zoppi. So he's leading, Noah Zoppi is in the dunk contest. Simmer Singh, too strong. And the ball bounces into the hands of a Foothill player and knocked down by Levi Voorhees. It was Zach Revere that got it for Foothill, and then Voorhees knocked it in. So 83-79, too short. And up ahead, Simmer Singh's gonna get his chance at a left-handed slam again, too strong. He went to his comfort zone. I was thinking he might whip out a windmill.
Same.
But he goes the conservative route, and Hogue around the back, no. Up and down we go. And Voorhees almost got that one knocked away. Now it is Brandon Hogue. That's Busta goes all the way. Corey Busta with 2. The Corning players helping the cause for the South Side. 85-79. No good from Revere. Rebound. That is Hogue. I'm struggling to get Hogue and Busta, tell them apart. Not hard to tell apart Noah Zoppi.
Oh, so the Corning players come out.
Corning players do come out with 3.5 left to go. So we'll see what the maneuver is here from Wilkins. Kurt Wilkins, the head coach of the South Side, as he's hoping to hold on to this lead. Up 6, 85-79. I think this might be the last go-around, and the last minute might be finished from Corning's side, but we have Andrew Mills back on, and he's guarding Bose. Bose for 3. No good, and Alex Russell with the rebound. Alex Russell had a really good stretch of play just a couple moments ago, and now he bypasses the shot, gives it to Medeiros, who wasn't expecting it.
Seems like next dead ball we're going to have the MVP announcement, so I'm curious.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, I'm curious too. Who are you thinking right now? We're about to go to it as we're going to our media timeout, giving the way to the Lions Club representative who's going to announce the MVP.
There could be a possibility of Noah Zoppi making a late appearance in it off the multitude of dunks he's had.
I would say it's Noah Zoppi because of his dunks. It could be Zach Thompson because he picked up steam, and it's still likely in the favor of Simmer Singh. But we will see once this guy gets his mic, which hopefully is louder than it was during the girls' game where we couldn't hear a word. But we'll actually take a short break, and we'll cut back right in time for the announcement of the MVP here from the Simpson Sports Network. Back in time for the shout-outs and shortly the MVP announcement. I'll hand it over.
Simpson provides everything here for us, everything from the gymnasium to the staff behind me, the trainers, you name it. How about a round of applause for Simpson University?
I imagine it's actually probably pretty difficult to hear the guy as he's talking from across the court. So we're just hearing the thank yous at the moment. We still haven't gotten the thank you. I'm a little bummed. Thank you to Sam and Thomas for doing the game. But we're giving the thank yous to the same group, the refs, the fans, the parents who, as this man said, produced quite the group of children.
And the wonderful band we've had behind us on both games.
Yeah. So here go with the MVP.
is Noah Zabi from Corning.
And it is Noah Zapi, who made a case for himself with the dunks, the highlight reel in this situation dunks, and his overall play. So congratulations to Noah Zapi. So it will not be Shasta and Shasta for the MVP. It'll instead be a Southside representative and Noah Zapi from Corning, winning the MVP in front of his fans. Well, his fans, his fellow classmates, his parents, I'm sure, are here, and of course his coach, who's coaching him, gets to see one of his players take the MVP home. Which I guess when you have 4 of your own team on your all-star team, there's probably a decent chance that one of them wins the MVP.
Absolutely.
You got the numbers on your side. So we're going to give a moment of recognition to Noah Zapi. It didn't seem like enough people clapped. Now we'll get clapping. There we go. Clap. So Noah Zapi, the MVP, and now we'll see if the South, along with winning the MVP, can win this game. 85-79. 3 minutes left to go in this one.
I'm just saying, my prediction earlier seems to be very close.
It does. It does seem to be pretty close. 93-86 was your prediction. So the North would need 7 more points.
Yep.
South, 8 more points. So pretty dead even the remainder of the way if we want Thomas's prediction to go his way. It is Hafner with the ball for the Southside Enterprise representative. Here's the 3, Strobel, no good. Hayfork zone, can't get it. In transition, Marcus Williamson can't get it. Well, can't get the ball. He had dropped it. Now he picks it up, throws it up top to Simmer Singh. Singh, who we thought was an MVP and then kind of fell apart here in the second half or just gone quiet. Bose, too strong. Alex Russell was out of bounds when he grabbed the ball. Kind of a bad break for the Southside as they were trying to go out and transition. Singh for 3. No, and the putback. Marcus Williamson from Trinity gets 2. Alex Russell slashes his way into the paint, can't get it. Williamson trying to go for the off the glass. Oh my Lord, if that went down, I would have just had to leave. Tried to go off backboard to Simmer Singh, who tried to finish his 3rd dunk with the left hand, just couldn't convert. Spin move, Alex Russell. I mean, the unanimous reaction was, ooh! And we were wanting that to go down. If that happened, I think they might need to reconsider the MVP. Marcus Williamson's making this a game. 85-83, 2-point game with 2 minutes left to go. What more could you want on a Sunday evening all-star game? Thomas, what more could you want?
I don't know. Close game's all we need.
That is. After that blowout we saw in the previous game, this is exactly what we were hoping for. We have a great ball game and a great finish coming your way from Simpson University on the Simpson Sports Network. And we're back live in the James M. Grant Center. Under 2 minutes to go and a 2-point game. South with possession. Braden Hutchins has no one around him, so he goes in, dips it out to Phipps. And Phipps can't get it. Phipps has not been good. Close range, and he gets that one swatted. And sent back by Anthony Peppas. And Thurman Knowles withstands the blow from Will Dobson. Fires it out to Lafine, and now it's the Etna player, Lafine, Thurman Knowles, Theophanitis. I couldn't remember his name. It's the best name on this court. Thurman Knowles with the floater. Tie game, 85-all with 1 minute left to go. And it's stolen away. Brian Harper hands it off to Lafine to Harper. Trinity to Trinity, then to Modoc, and the foul. Anthony Peppers will go to the line with a chance to give the North the lead. 50 seconds to go in this one.
We were clearly enjoying both these games as the coaches, both sides are trying to win as they're sending in who now won our MVP in Zappi, and we also have Singh coming back in.
Yeah, it's kind of like, the NBA All-Star game like we were talking about, where no one really, they're not really into the game or trying to win the game for the first majority of the time, and then it's the final 3 minutes or so, in this case, final minute, and we're going to try and win. It helps that the game's tied, so there's a game to actually go out and win, whereas the last game, as we have said a couple times, there was no chance to win. There was no moves that the North coach could make to try and get his girls back into it.
Yep.
Nathan Emerson's side did not come to play, unfortunately. But Kurt Wilkins' side and Josh Hamilton's side have both shown up here as we have 40 seconds and counting to go. Zappi, the MVP, gets it tipped into the hands of Zach Thompson. Almost a steal and a breakaway. Anthony Peppers would have had a gnarly finish on the other end, I'm sure. Hogue into the lane. Brandon Hogue for two. Hasn't done anything in quite some time and shows up when it matters most. Thurman Knowles, dropped the S of his name. And we have a timeout. Josh Hamilton is calling a timeout for the North side. It'll be a full timeout. We have, as Grant Napier would say for the Sacramento Kings, we have a dandy of a game here from the James M. Grant Center in what is now cleared out. It was such a cold, rainy day outside, and we're in Redding, California, and now it is getting a little warmer outside. It's thawed outside, it's thawed in here. It's a hell of a game.
It looks like Josh Hamilton's over here drawing up a play to try to get the win for his team.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I just got totally blown off on my fist bump attempt to Coach Mark Stevens. But either way, you're right. We're going to try and draw something up here, both coaches, on how this can end with a victory for both sides. North will have the ball, Josh Hamilton's squad, and Kurt Wilkins is trying to figure out how he's going to defend this.
Are you going for the win or for the tie here?
He's going for the win. It's an all-star game. 87-85. You don't necessarily need to shoot a three. You have 18 seconds, so really just get a good look. Did you see the Bucks-Celtics game today?
I did not.
Well, that was a wild finish where they hit back. There was 1-3 with 0.5 seconds left to go. Thought that was the game. Then the guy hits a game-winning or game-tying three with 0.5 on the clock. So it's back and forth. This is going to ultimately finish as a back-and-forth affair. 87-85, the North. We'll see what they've drawn up. Handoff. Thurman Knowles feeds in Simmer Singh. And no foul call. The refs let him play. Simmer Singh is livid that there was no whistle, but we still got a chance here. Can Tanner Bidwell hit the three? No, he cannot. That would have been utter insanity if Bidwell had hit that shot from half court. Simmer Singh is still not happy. The ref goes up to say, sorry, no call. We're going to let it play. And ultimately, the play ends in the favor of the South. So not 93-86 as our Thomas Scriven had predicted, but a very good 87-85 finish. So one win, actually a sweep for the South. So this one was much closer, but a South sweep on the 23rd annual Lions All-Star Game. We appreciate all you for listening. Until next time, I'm Sam Clemente for Thomas Scriven. Have a good night.